If you struggle on the dating apps, you probably think the problem is that you're not attractive enough to women, but that is a lie. One of 6 lies men believe about online dating. And these lies are killing your chances of getting matches and dates. In this video, I'm going to tell you the truth about how the dating apps actually work so you can start getting the matches and dates that you want. I'm dating coach and best-selling author Connell Barrett, and stick around because at the end of the video, I'm going to reveal the biggest dating lie of all, the one that the apps don't want you to know. Let's go. And yes, I am petting my cat as I record this. Lie number 1, you struggle on the apps because you're just not attractive enough, right? Wrong. Here's the truth. Your problem isn't your attractiveness, it's your marketing. You see, online dating isn't really dating, it's marketing. You're basically running a digital ad campaign for yourself. And if the ad doesn't grab her attention with something that she wants, like a joke or an interesting photo, she's gonna swipe left. But the truth is, you're not unattractive, you're poorly marketed. You're basically the Shawshank Redemption of dudes. Great movie that was terribly marketed when it came out, but now it's a classic. You just need to fix your marketing and you can get busy dating. My client Barry was convinced that women just weren't into him. He actually came to me and said, Connell, I'm hideous, I'm unattractive, women don't like me, which wasn't true. I look at his profile and the issue was not his looks. It was the dark, grainy selfie of him in his living room. He looked like Dexter in his kill room, and his prompts read like a LinkedIn resume. Now, Barry is actually attractive, but his marketing was not. So we fixed the photos, showing him riding a jet ski, not sitting in his office. We wrote his prompts, made them funny, made them flirty. Suddenly, he was getting matches. Same guy, better marketing. It's the difference between a movie trailer and security camera footage. My point is, you do not suck. You're an amazing, dateable, awesome guy, but the odds are your profile does suck. This is actually how I named my book, Dating Sucks, But You Don't. On the apps, you are not the problem. Your marketing is the problem. In other words, you don't suck. Your profile probably sucks, but that's okay. That's a fixable issue. Here's lie number 2. You have to be great looking to succeed on the apps. No, here's the truth. Good looks are overrated. Making a woman feel good is underrated, and that's what actually gets matches. I had a client named Ben who was objectively great looking, great physique, perfect jawline. He actually did modeling in college, yet he was barely getting any matches when he hired me. The problem wasn't his looks. The problem was how his profile made women feel. His photos made him come off like he was trying really hard to look impressive. He was giving off an arrogant vibe. He was basically doing Zoolander looks, but without the self-awareness and humor of Ben Stiller. So he changed the photos. We rewrote his bio to show more warmth and some authentic personality. We got a photo of him wearing a suit, smiling ear to ear, being really sincere and natural, and his matches took off. He got way more matches than what he got with his shirtless, sexy modeling photos, which just made him look like an arrogant douche. Women don't respond to how you look. They respond to how your overall look makes them feel. And that's what's gonna get you matches. Remember, good looks are like jacuzzis. They're nice to have, but they're way overrated. Here's line number 3. You need amazing openers to get women writing you back, right? No, you don't. Here's the truth. That your opener was good enough, your profile wasn't. Think about it this way. Imagine Ryan Gosling matches with somebody on Hinge and he sends her this opener. Hey, how's your day? Is that woman gonna ghost him because Ryan Gosling was boring and asked her how she was? Hell no. She's gonna match with him and message him right back because she's so invested and interested in Ryan Gosling. In other words, she's not responding to the opener, she's responding to her overall perception of what this guy can bring to her life. Now, you and I are not Ryan Gosling, but the same principle applies. If your profile creates curiosity, shows the value that you can bring to her dating table, your opener doesn't matter nearly as much as you think it does. So instead of obsessing over the perfect opener, instead focus on crafting a profile that paints a picture of what an awesome, interesting life that you have and that she'll want to be a part of. And that'll get some pretty incredible women responding to you, yes, even when you open with, hey. Here's lie number 4. Prompts should be long and packed with information. No, they shouldn't. Here's the truth. Women want stimulation, not information. That's the truth. The best prompts spark emotion and curiosity. So think short, funny, and intriguing. That's what wins on the apps, not long-winded informational prompts. If you're like most men, you treat prompts like a resume. You try to pack every interest, hobby, detail about yourself, and the result of that is just a boring informational prompt. My client Nick had a long prompt that mentioned his last 3 jobs, like he was on LinkedIn. It was not working for him, so I replaced it with this for Hinge. Shower thought I recently had. Ah! Water's too hot! Now that's just a dumb joke, but women loved it. They started replying with LOL and the conversation started. That's the difference between information and stimulation. Short, fun prompts beat long, informational prompts every day. All right, here comes lie number 5. Success on the dating apps is about getting lots of matches. No, here's the truth. The number of matches doesn't matter. Not really. What matters is getting quality matches with women who are excited about you. Think quality over quantity. My client Brian lives in upstate New York. Now, he's not the typical male model type, but what he does have is a really interesting combination of traits. He's a college professor who plays drums in a punk rock band, and he dyes his hair. So we built a profile around this interesting contrast. Professor during the week, punk rock drummer on weekends. This is how we marketed him. Now, he didn't suddenly get 30 matches in a day, but he started getting about 5 or 6 quality, excited matches every week from women who like his vibe. And those matches turned into dates, and now one of those women is his girlfriend. That's the goal, right? Not a maximum number of matches, just a few really good matches every week with the kinds of women who are attracted to the authentic you. And here is lie number 6. Dating apps are designed to help you find love. No, they're not. Here's the truth. Dating apps are designed to keep you using them for as long as possible. I know this because I once worked with a major dating app. I sat in meetings and heard the conversations happening behind the scenes. One of the big concerns at this dating app was what they call churn and burn, losing too many users too quickly and needing to find ways to keep people on the app longer. Now, that doesn't mean the people working there had bad intentions. They're just running a business. Their goal is to make money, and your goal is to get dates and find love. So these are 2 different goals at cross purposes, right? So if you want to use dating apps intelligently, give yourself a deadline. Pick the dating app you're going to use and use it seriously for no more than 3 months. Optimize your profile, get matches or try to, go on dates or try to, and then if you haven't found success after 3 months, leave and go to a different app. Don't let this dating app become a permanent dating environment for you. Use it for up to 3 months and use it as a tool to find dates and hopefully find love. And if it's not working for you, switch to a different app because that app is not the right one for you. Those are the 6 most common online dating lies you are being told. Hey, by the way, if you would like to book a call to talk with me about your online dating profile because you would like to find out how my coaching works and you would like to overhaul your profile and your marketing so that you can get some matches and dates with women who like the authentic you, go to datingtransformation.com and you can book a call with me or somebody on my team, and maybe you and I will talk soon. There we go. 3, 3, 2, 1. Online dating apps don't want you to know, and my cat, Reggie, is gonna help you. His main photo was a dark, grainy selfie of him. Sweaty. My camera's shaking like Katharine Hepburn. Okay, I have a cat on my lap. It looks like I'm just touching myself. I swear I'm not, officer. I swear. Say hi, YouTube. My client Brian lives in the upstate. Start again. My client Brian lives upstate here in New York. My client Brian lives. I literally can't talk. I had a client named Brian who lives in the upstate. Nobody talks that way in New York, dumbass.